We have Hang Seng, which is up around 60 points.
Inflation for the month of November is indeed below 6% after 11 long months, coming in at 5.88.
Don't chase the opening is, probably the better way to play it. Wait for the intraday dip, as has been the case for the last many days.
If we see the operating numbers of the JP assets till FY19, at least the 5.5 odd million ton, which is in the standalone books, we're operating at 85% utilization.
Actually, about 30 points higher. That's the first tick on the index.
We have been a bit cautious on the market here.
The ownership and management has been separated at Landmark since the beginning.
Bandhan Bank has received the first tranche of money from the insurance that they had claimed earlier.
Both companies, both on quarter-on-quarter as well as on a year-on-year basis, we are still anticipating we will show a decent industry-leading growth.
The Nifty is now up close to about 50-odd points.
Dalmia Bharat, they've gone ahead and they've got JP Group's cement assets. So that's a good deal, right? But will it go through in its entirety?
चाइना के इस प्रयास का हमारी सेना ने दृढ़ता के साथ सामना किया है, अध्यक्ष महोदय.
Because of geopolitical considerations in the world and various factors, the subsidy amount has gone up.
Nifty at the day's high, 100 points higher there.
Well, that was the day so far. You're with us here on Closing Bell. I'm Prashant. With me, my colleagues Reema and Nigel. Guys, hi, good afternoon. It's a firm day, and the market is, actually almost flying away, right? So the price action is not being mirrored exactly with respect to what we saw overnight, but this is still quite good. About a 0.4% gain, that's 76 points on the Nifty. So putting some distance between where the market is now and as compared to the 20-day moving average, which is where the Nifty closed yesterday. By the way, the next level to take out is nothing but last Friday's high, which is 18,665. And we'll see if that comes or not. Banks continue to outperform, both private and public, but I think it's really the public sector banks which are flying away. 3% today, 12% in December so far, and counting. This is quite something. I mean, the weakest of the PSU banks are rallying on. Catch up within the space with respect to what is better quality and higher rated names there. IT is firm, and we'll talk more about that. 2 days of relentless selling. Friday, of course, we saw that big sell-off. Yesterday, there was some more follow-through. Today, the index is up a little bit. US CPI, the consumer price inflation number, of course, out of the US will be the big Q. That's for the month of November. And I think that usually tends to excite markets, lively price action post that. So we'll see as we come back tomorrow morning. Reema, hi.
Hi. So the high on the Nifty was about 18,608. We hit that around 110. So in the last 1.5 hours, we have given up a little bit of a ground, close to about 35 points on the Nifty. And that's because the banking as well as the IT stocks have seen a bit of a slide from the top just in the last 1 hour. So still going strong on the Nifty banking space, but you can see the high was somewhere around 1215. And even on the IT index, just in the last 1 hour, we've seen some profits being taken off. The IT index, by the way, has rebounded after 7 days of fall, not just 2 days. It's been 7 days of a relentless downward move in the IT index. So today you are seeing that bit of a pullback. The Nifty IT index is up close to about 200 points. Just a quick check on the month-to-date performance. As we've been saying, for the Nifty, we're down 1%. Banks, Prashant referred to it. The Nifty PSU banking index is up 12%, and the Nifty IT is down close to about 3.5%. And talking about individual PSU mid-cap banking stocks, Punjab and Sindh 96% higher in this month itself. Central Bank, Dhanalakshmi Bank, UCO Bank, these are stocks which have seen a rally of close to about 45 to 50% in the month of December. So I guess, Nigel, these PSU banks, which have been long forgotten and ignored for a greater part of the last many years, are having this last hurrah in 2022.
Well, that's right, Reema. The year has belonged to them, and I think that under-ownership theme again played out for them because everyone was too bearish on it, the exposure was less out there, and suddenly they have been the big re-rating candidates. So the PSU banking name, just take a look at that. All of that flying away in trade today. We'll discuss more about the PSU banks, but before that, let's just a quick word on the index. I believe that we're still in a range of close to around 300 points. The battle on which side we're going to move from around 18,600 is very crucial. So we have a 150-point premium between the 18,600 call and the 18,600 put. So 18,450 on the downside, 18,750 on the upside. So let's see how that goes. But for the time being, we're trading well in the green. Reema?
Okay, let's tell our viewers then what we've lined up for them on Closing Bell today. Dalmia Bharat slips on likely profit booking a day after it inks a deal to buy cement assets of JP Associates. Some concerns on clearances and closure of the deal weigh. More details coming up on the show. Tata Motors is gaining in trade as the company is looking to divest part of its stake in subsidiary Tata Technologies via an IPO. Details on what lies ahead for Tata Motors and all that you need to know about Tata Tech coming up on the show. Macrotech Developers is losing in trade on the back of real estate demand concerns amidst global inflationary fears. Key excerpts from our conversation with the management coming up on the show. We'll track the market technicals with Jay Bala of cashthechaos.com. And finally, Trideep Bhattacharya of Edelweiss AMC will be joining in to discuss his top portfolio bets.
Okay, well, what should you do on the index and specific stocks in the last